Well, I'm back and cabbage salad. Toss up between coleslaw or fruit salad. And I got to be honest with you, growing up, we would go to my grandma Holmberg's for Thanksgiving, and my favorite thing every year was the fruit salad. So it's kind of sentimental to have fruit salad. So I'm going to go with fruit, but I do have about as low a carb as you can get. It's in extra light syrup. So, and I'll drain all the syrup off. So it'll be basically just the fruit. And fruit is very good for you. It helps helps with your immune system and stuff. So even though it's higher in carbs, it is really good for you. So that is one of the places that you can kind of have a little. You got to watch on the amount and not eat too much. So my cabbage has been in the garage ever since I picked it this fall. And I always do the red cabbage because they stay firm little and then they stay firm bigger and bigger and bigger. And I hear my oven beeping, so I got to check it. That's the apple crisp. And check and see if it's done. I take a fork and jab it. It's not done yet, so we're going to go a little bit longer. Stop, bake. We're going to go 15 minutes. No. I'll just set it at 14 minutes and then I'll check it before it's done. So anyway, I will do my own dressing, and I start with avocado oil mayonnaise. That's what I start with. And then I use I'm going to use the stevia in the raw because I don't need the weight like when I'm baking. And this is just stevia, which is a plant. So you can't be bad for you if it's just a plant. And it's very good. I've actually raised stevia and did green stevia. And I would do the green stevia, but you'd see the green flakes in it because I do have some of that too. But for Thanksgiving, I won't do that. So basically all it is going to be that, a little bit of cream, and then I'll shake it up. So I'll probably need to get more cream. But right now I'm trying to get and how I do it is I just slice real thin. My mom, she always used the blender, but she put water in it and drained the water off. Well, for one thing, you're losing nutrients when you do that. Another thing, it is too fine. She liked it that way because, well, my dad didn't have any teeth. Now she don't have any teeth, but at the time she was doing it, it was just dad. So mom probably won't be eating any of this because she won't be able to chew it. She's got a few front teeth here and some here, so she has troubles chewing a lot. So you just slice some off of it like so, and then I just start cutting it this way. And actually, it works pretty good. Just roll your knife on it. Kind of. See, just roll your knife. If you got a sharp knife, it works pretty good to do it like this. And some of the pieces are bigger, but you can buy that's already, but if you're getting it out of your garden, it'll never be chopped up already for you. You got to do that yourself. And I like the homegrown. I know what's on it. I happen to know that I never used any chemicals on this. I do put marigold in between my cabbage and stuff to try to keep them cabbage worms at bay because the cabbage worms can be a problem. Another thing that can be a problem is slugs. And if you, that's why I save my eggshells, is to put it on the, it helps keep the slugs down. I don't know if it's they don't like that, the higher calcium soils or what, but it works. I was told that from somebody that it's, they don't like the sharp edges, but you know, it's tilled into the ground and it decays and it still seems to work. So I think it's, and it puts calcium in your soil, and your soil does need calcium. So just like that, we get that chopped up, and then we just slide it into the bowl. And then when I get enough, then we'll start working on the other. That didn't chop up, so. Some of the leaves that, because this, I picked it quite a while ago and it's been no different than in the fridge. Some of the leaves kind of get wilty and them don't chop nice. But they're not crunchy, so they just go in the compost. So I will keep working on this, and when I get enough, then I will show you how to do the rest. So here I am, and I've got 2 tablespoons of the stevia in here, and then I'm going to put some, and this is, one's about empty, so I have another one. So we're going to put this in with this, and it's pretty much, that's what it is, cream. And I don't really measure. That's the hard part about sharing recipes. When you've never measured anything in your life, you just make it. I put a little bit of cream in here to try to thin it out a little easier, to get it out of the container easier. But I was raised, you don't waste anything, so you use everything you can. I like this spatula because I can get in jars. Okay, it's pretty well emptied. I have some more here just in case I need more, which I think I will. Okay, I've got the fruit that I showed you earlier, and to drain it, I just took the lid off, but I left the lid in it, and then you can use the lid to do your draining. And you can squeeze out all that extra moisture. Just let her drip. And like I say, I'm squeezing pretty hard to squeeze it out. Just like so. And then we are going to add that into our okay, that is, and then we're just going to stir this here in. And I only put, so far I've only put maybe 2 tablespoons of cream with olive oil mayonnaise. And now if I was doing this for cucumbers, I'd add a little bit of vinegar, but for a fruit salad, I don't. It's just mayo, sugar, and a little bit of cream, just to get it the right consistency. And that tablespoon of cream is just about exactly where I need it to be. We will do a quick taste. I think it's perfect sweetness. So the 2 tablespoons, and it makes about that much. And then we'll just put this in. If it's not enough, I'll do it again. But I think it... Some people would probably like it sweeter, but I'm, like I say, so I might add get it together because I got to keep remembering that a lot of other people, and I'm not just cooking for myself today, haven't broke this sugar addiction, so things got to be sweeter for them. And if you're just starting low carb, you'll find that you need it sweeter yet. But as it's been 21 years that I've been doing low carbs, so my addiction's pretty well broke. I don't need it very sweet at all anymore. Now, if you do lots of really sweet stuff, but use your alternate sugars, your stevia and that kind of stuff, you'll find that your addiction won't break very easy, because that kind of keeps you addicted, because it's the taste kind of you're addicted to partly, and so that part of it isn't going to help you a whole lot. So now we just stir this here up. I am going to add some cranberries to it, just because it's Thanksgiving, and Christmas I do the same thing, because Thanksgiving and Christmas is, I don't know, cranberries go good with it. So, and I have some dried cranberries that I will add. Get this stirred up. Might not have enough. Might have to make that same amount all over again. Oh, it looks like I've got enough. You can kind of tell by the color. It should, you know what a good cabbage salad looks like. Should be able to see a fair amount of the white. But yet you don't want overdone, so it's like just all white. So, grab some cranberries. And I buy this huge bag at Costco. Some people say, well, I can't use that much. Well, I can. And we're going to just break up some. And this has got sugar too, so it's not like zero. They're stuck together, so we break them all up. And another handful. I want a fair amount of cranberries in. I need cranberries. Cranberries is always very festive. There we go, break it up. Okay, and then stir that in. Oh, I think it's gonna be good. Maybe I will sample this, because it's something that can be sampled. It's not like my apple crisps that I'll have a piece out of it, because I can put some in this little bowl, and I'm curious how it tastes anyway. But yeah, I've got just the right amount of sauce, I think, on it. So we'll just make sure I get some cranberries in there, and we'll just do it like that. And I'll grab a fork, and I'll sample it. I think it's really good. But for everybody else, I think I'm going to add a tablespoon of more of the Splenda, because most people want a little sweeter taste. It's good. So always alter your sweetness depending on who you're serving. Like if you're serving guests that's never cut back on sugars at all, and you have, don't necessarily go by your taste. You got to go by the way your taste used to be, which is a little hard to do because it's a slow, gradual process. So I believe that's everything that I have for my Thanksgiving dinner. It's quite a bit. I will take a picture and I'll add my checklist all checked off of everything that we made, and also a picture of the table out there it's full. And if you like what you see, like it and share it and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.